Hey everybody, we're just about ready to go. This is kind of neat. Right at the very beginning, I got this when I was organizing the 39 Days of July and starting to go through it. Frank Burkitt got a hold of me, and it turns out he's spent he's from Scotland, but he spent 5 years down in New Zealand, right? So and then now he's back sort of up in the Scotland area. And he usually works in a band, and he wanted to come over and do the solo tour, and I said it'd be great, and he could have this night. And then it turned out that we were trying to figure out when we could get Tanya here, and it was really difficult, and it turned out we could get her here on the Monday, so if we were going to do it, there was no way we weren't going to do a night with Tanya, right? So we decided to get that I told Frank he's going to have to share it. But he's never been to our festival, so he had no idea what to expect. And so I'm glad that his mind is blown. And as it turns out, Karina goes to Scotland every year, except this year. And so this is kind of her Scottish visit. So she's going to get up and do a couple of songs with us. So this is what this whole thing is about, the After 9 series. It's kind of the collaboration that takes place. It's more the musicians' night than it is the audience night, for the audience gets to partake in, and observe, and be a part of some of the magic that takes place during the day, now going into the evening. His name's Frank Burkitt. I was very impressed with what I heard today. As I said, it's his first time out without a band doing a solo show. And I sure as hell love what I heard today. So I don't know if I'll ever hear you with a band, but I sure like what I heard today. Frank Burkitt, please give him a warm welcome to our stage.
Thank you, John. Good evening, everyone. So I'm going to do this song, which is it's my space epic. Every songwriter needs an epic about space, I reckon. And this is my song about the mission to Mars, about the astronaut that's going to do that. Some nutter is going to go to Mars pretty soon. And they reckon it's going to take 290 days to get to Mars, give or take. Traffic or whatever. I don't know why. But the thing that fascinates me is that eventually, when the astronaut gets to a certain point, Earth is going to just get smaller and smaller until it just looks like a star, right? Like Mars looks like a star to us here. And at that point, when the astronaut looks back and sees Earth as a star, I mean, just think about that just for a second, which is crazy. But at that point, every living thing we know of will be on that star except for that astronaut. And I think at that point, the astronaut will probably sort of shit himself a little bit and kind of wonder, what he's done, he or she has done. And so this song was kind of a bit of a concept about this poor astronaut drifting into the depths of space and, missing everything at home, I guess. Now, I'm not saying the astronaut doesn't make it to Mars, but it's not looking good. Okay. Yeah, I hope you like it. It's called Lost But Alive, which can apply to a lot of us, I'm sure. Probably take the guitar down in the monitor a wee bit. 200 days since I've smelt the air. I'm spinning around like I'm not even there. Why did I think I wouldn't care? Drifting a million miles from anywhere. I'm a flying speck of dust. I'm a tin can starting to rust. I've lost all of my thrust. God damn my wanderlust. I have left it all behind, and I'm the loneliest soul you'll never find. Nothing will destroy my mind. One leap too far for mankind. I'm lost but alive. just survive. And no north and no south, no west and no east, just an endless grinding lonely peace and a madness that can only increase. And no sights and no sounds and no bitter taste, never will I hear another word uttered in this place. What I would give to just touch your face one more time. Oh, give me the rain and the snow, everything I have ever known becomes a dim aglow. The further and further I go, I am lost but alive, and I want to live and not just survive. I am lost but alive, and I want to live and not just survive. Well, it's getting too hard to bear, and my mind no longer cares whether I'm in here or out there. As I drift, I will think of the sea and the sand and the smell of your hair and the squeeze of your hand. The greatest voyage by any man I could not withstand, lost but alive, and I want to live, not just survive. I am lost but alive, and I want to live and not just survive. I am lost but alive, and I want to live and not just survive. I am lost and barely alive. I'm not gonna live, not even survive. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a bit grim, sorry. So I'll do another one here, and then I'll get Karina to come up after this, and we'll sing some Scottish songs, or one Scottish song probably. This is an Irish traditional song that was made very famous by a Scottish folk singer called Dick Gaughan. and it's called Craigie Hill, and it's about a couple that sort of back in the day when lots of Irish and Scottish people emigrated to Canada and to America and to Australia, etc. And this is the sort of the couple chatting before the man goes off to make their fortune in America and has to leave her behind in Ireland. It's rather pretty. It does involve a bit of tuning. And it's called Craigie Hill. It being in spring and the songbirds they were singing. Down by the shady harbor I carelessly did stray, where the thrushes they were warbling and the violets were charming. For to view two lovers talking while I did delay. She said, my dear, don't leave me for yet another season. Though parting may be pleasing, I'll go along with you, and I'll forsake friends and relations, and I'll quit this Irish nation, and to the bonny banks forever I'll bid adieu. He said, my dear, don't grieve me or yet annoy my patience. Well, you know I love you dearly, although I'm going away. I'm going to some foreign nation to purchase a plantation to comfort us hereafter, all in a Medicaid. The landlords and their agents, their bailiffs and their beagles, the land of our forefathers, they're forced for to give o'er. We're sailing on the ocean for honor and promotion, and we're parting with our sweethearts. It's them we do adore. And if you're ever in your bed lying and thinking on dying, then one sight of the bonny banks and your sorrow you'd give o'er. And if you were but 1 hour all in her shady pleasure would surround you, you'd think on death no more. So fare thee well, sweet craggy hill, as often I have roved in. I never thought in all my childhood days I'd part you anymore, but we're sailing on the ocean for honor and promotion, and the bonny boats are sailing down by Duran's shore. Thank you very much. Right, Karina, where are you? Would you like to come and sing? Does anyone here know the song Wild Mountain Thyme? So we're going to sing that.
Thanks for having me.
Pleasure. It was, this song was written by a chap called Robert Tannehill, who is a contemporary of Robert Burns, and arguably better. And it's quite kind of, he was quite a sad character. He jumped in a canal and drowned, and he took half of his manuscripts with him. So apparently there's all these lost forever poems and songs that he wrote.
It's like all good Scottish songs. It's miserable.
True. It's quite a pretty song, though. It's not too miserable. I think that this song was kind of based on Robert Tannehill's original poem, which was called The Braes of Balquhidder. Balquhidder is a place in Scotland where Rob Roy is buried. Rob Roy is a very famous Scottish figure. And but when you go and see Rob Roy's grave in Balquhidder, there's a information plaque as you get to the cemetery outside this church that basically just says, yeah, we don't really think Rob Roy's buried here, but there's his grave, and it's kind of like really weird. So someone's buried there. Anyway, Wild Mountain Thyme. You'll all get the hang of the chorus by the end. Summertime is coming, and the leaves are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon clear and cleared still fountain. High and on it I will pile all the wild flowers o'er the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together Scottish dog. I will range across the wild through bleak Glen Sidridi and return with all the spoils to the bower, oh my dearie. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Wild Mountain Thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Saying merrily we'll sing as the storm rattles o'er us till the dear sheeling ring. We'll light and lilting chorus. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Wild Mountain Thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And if my true love she should die, I will surely find no other to Wild Mountain Thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Wild Mountain Thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Wild Mountain Thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go?
Yeah, I do. It's true. I don't get to go to Scotland this year, and so this is like filling a hole in my heart. Thank you.
So I'm going to finish with, this is not a Scottish song at all, but it's the only other one that me and Karina had a chance to run through. And this is called Brother Wind, and it's by Tim O'Brien. Must know who Tim O'Brien is in this room. Someone. Tim O'Brien? No?
I mean, I know a few Tim O'Briens.
Shit.
Is the truth.
He's from... he's an incredible sort of bluegrass and country musician from West Virginia. He does a lot of Celtic stuff as well, because he has his Irish roots. But this is a very nice song to sing if you're on the road a lot, away from home, which I tend to be quite a lot these days. And it's a lovely little song. Sorry about all the tuning.
I'm just glad it's not me this time. I know how you feel.
Okay. Made up my mind to go someplace so far away. I headed west without a sad goodbye no hugs or tears that way. It's probably for the best. Sent cards along the way, said I was looking for a brand new life, but I never settled down. My wanderlust would always cut the ties like a knife. And sometimes that lonesome wind, he calls out just like he knows me. And on a night like this, when I don't know where to go, he shows me the way. 'Cause he knows me. My brother went, and he's lonely too, and he takes me away. And I always looked ahead. I was so afraid that I'd be caught behind. And I followed a crooked stream to the places I have never been, and one more highway sign. And just like some other guys, I might count the hours till the day would end. But it's not so I can rest. For me, it's the time that's best for talking to my friend. 'Cause he knows me. My brother went, and he's lonely too, and he takes me away. And now half my life is gone. The only home I've ever had is this open road. And my skin's all cracked and brown. It's a mirror to that desert ground and the dusty winds that always seem to blow. And I never made a mark, I just scattered footsteps on these shifting sands. And whatever pushes me, it's something only he could ever understand. 'Cause he knows me. My brother went, and he's lonely too, and he takes me away. 'Cause he knows me. My brother went, and he's lonely too, and he takes me away. Thank you, Karina.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, folks. Thank you, John. Thank you, Tim.